Hi, we're here in the MagnaFlow booth with Rich, who's pretty much Mr. MagnaFlow. Good to see you again.
Always good to see you guys.
Tell us what you have for the 2015. What new products are online?
Well, 2015 was a big thing this year, obviously. The car's new, we got new platforms, new powertrains, so we're looking at everything from the bottom up. 2.3 turbo, 3.6 V6, 5.0, we've got everything from catback to axleback, you name it.
For all three models?
All three models.
Awesome. Okay, what do you have here? Tell us about this system you got here.
Well, you guys have seen our competition series. Obviously,
yes.
we're working with a smaller muffler, a little bit louder, but the same 3-inch pipe. The Street Series, all we've done is put a little bit larger muffler in it. We get a little bit more packing material, which means a little bit quieter, mellower, not going to have the same tailpipe noise, and definitely not going to have any interference inside the cabin.
It's the same kind of tone, but not as much of it. A little more of a softer street style setup.
Performance-wise, very little difference. Obviously, we're still using a 3-inch core on both, and as you know, the difference between our cores on the round and the oval mufflers has a very little difference on the overall CFM flow. So we're talking about the same nearly 30 horsepower we're picking up on a bone stock car.
And the same tips available both systems. Everything else is the same, save for the mufflers themselves.
Right. It just gives you a little bit difference on sound and a little bit more sound control overall.
And you were telling me earlier about the Black Series. Tell us about that.
Well, the Black Series is something we've offered in most every line that we have, and we've continued that with the Mustang. Even though we've got the competition and the Sport Series, the Street Series, we're definitely still incorporating the stylistic components. So whether you're buying an axleback or a catback, we're still going to give you the offering of the black tip on top of the standard exhaust system.
Okay, you said the competition Street, obviously you have it here in a full catback system, but they're both available in axleback as well?
They will be in the next short months, yes.
Okay, and you said also an EcoBoost system. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the 2.3 is actually probably one of the most interesting platforms that we're working with currently. We got very limited access to it, obviously before SEMA here, but we were able to actually extract quite a comfortable exhaust note that didn't necessarily take away from the fact that it was supposed to be an American muscle car.
Okay, and are you going to be doing a catback again, axleback? Are you doing a turbo back on that possibly?
Well, the unfortunate part with the turbo back means eliminating the catalytic converter on that car, because where the position is, that's something that we won't be doing.
Okay.
All of our systems will be emissions compliant, and they'll start behind the factory.
So everything's 50 state legal, no issues with any of this system as far as noise, fitment, deleting anything like that.
Exactly. The big thing with that was getting the right sound. Again, we wanted something deep that still kind of was reminiscent of a Mustang.
And that seems to be an issue with EcoBoost, is getting that. People are afraid of it sounding like a 4-cylinder turbo.
Right, and it is that, and it will have some of that spirit, but what we've done is made sure we gave it that kind of nice MagnaFlow depth.
And you said same idea with the V6. You'll have a V6 system as well. And do you have anything else for any other years that's new?
Well, pretty much anything with the Mustang line, you know, is going to be at the head of our development crews. So we've got the complimentary 49-state shorty headers that we've run before.
Okay.
You'll see an application upgrade as well for the new 5.0 motor as well.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Rich. Appreciate your time as always.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Take care.